recording, right? It's recording? It is recording! Welcome to another episode of Toronto Guy Cooks, kids. Thank you. Appreciate it. Today we're going to be making something real simple. A very easy, crunchy peanut butter chocolate fudge. 3 ingredients. Of course you can add however many more you want to add, but this is for people who want something quick, who watch the videos and are like, I'm not going to make that. There's just too much shit involved. Well, there's no shit involved in here except 3 shits. And you can even make it in the microwave. Well, we're going to do it stovetop because I'm a professional, unlike all of you. Now, patreon.com/TorontoGuy. We're going to start with a medium-sized pot with a little bit of water in the bottom of it. Medium heat. Nice, big, safe glass bowl. Right on in there, baby. All right, we're going to start melting well, as I said, we're going to melt our shit. All right, we're going to start with approximately 375 grams of chocolate. So I've got... This is a bag of Hershey's milk chocolate Chip-Its. They're 270 grams. And to that, we are going to add 104 grams of Hershey's Kisses. There we go. Isn't it work out perfectly? Man, I needed like 375 grams of chocolate and they only sold these in 270. I was like, how am I going to fix it up? Luckily, Hershey's Kisses came in these little bags of 104 grams. You see, 104. So, all right. And to that, we are going to add a nice 400 grams of sweetened condensed milk. Just pour it on in there, baby. Yeah, we're going to melt it all until it looks super awesome and sexy and until everybody's having a big chocolate milky orgy. All right. You want to get every last bit of it in there, baby. Yeah, easy fudge, baby. Easy fudge. Now, I already made fudge in a previous season of Toronto Guy Cooks, but we're making it again, even simpler. Alright, so we're going to give this a mix up. As it heats up, you see the water in the pot is heating up. It's heating up the glass, it's heating up the chocolate and the condensed milk. And we just stir it until we get a nice, uniformed, creamy, smooth, chocolatey awesomeness. Alright, patreon.com/TorontoGuy. And while this is happening, as you can see, we got a little 9x9 inch baking pan here lined with parchment paper. I've sprayed the pan with non-stick cooking spray underneath, and then I put the parchment paper in. That keeps the parchment paper from just going all over the place before you put in the goodies. So, little tip for everybody. It's like a glue, only it's not glue. All right, so let's continue stirring and melting our chocolate milky goodness here on Toronto Guy Cooks. Crunchy peanut butter chocolate fudge. I say crunchy because we're going to be using crunchy peanut butter. You know why? Because you're a man, Toronto Guy? Well done! Give that idiot a prize. Alright, there you go, idiot, enjoy your prize. Now we're going to continue to mix this until it gets nice and smooth, and then we're going to quickly transfer it into our little pan because this stuff will set it'll start to try and set pretty quickly. So just give it a nice melt. And as I said, you can also do this in the microwave. You would just have to, well, the same I did here, combine the chocolate with the condensed milk in a microwave safe thing and heat it up for about a minute, stir it on up real quickly, and then add it to this. But we're going to do it the professional way because I am a professional, unlike all of you. So let's continue stirring as we enjoy whatever you're enjoying while you watch this. Yeah. Yes, look at it go. You see, it's so fudgy and thicky that it's trying to form and set in the bowl with the heat. That is how defiant this fudge is. Maybe I should just call it Toronto Guy's Defiant Fudge. You know what I mean? Nah, well, we'll see. Leave a comment in the comment section if you think I should just rename it to Toronto Guy's Defiant Fudge, man, because it defies physics on the stove. All right, but it's nice and thick and awesome and fudgy. Now. It tasted good from my finger. Now, when you're doing this part, if you're doing it on the stovetop as I am, you want to continue stirring constantly because as I said, it's going to try to set while it's melting and everything. And if it seems a little too rough still, not smooth enough, if you've got some coconut oil, add some coconut oil to it, like a tablespoon or so. That'll help smoothen it out and help with the stirring. And then you'll just rock and roll, strut and stroll, baby. Now, we're going to take this. I just realized this now. Yeah, it's going to be hot, man. So I'm going to need my puppety thing. Here, my puppet. There. Got to transfer this fudge into our sheet, baby. All right, let's do that real quick. First, let's give it another mix. See, it's setting already. It's being defiant. I love it. Okay, and we're gonna take this and pour it into. Oh, these things aren't very convenient, man. Come on, I need something else. Yes, and as luck would have it, I just went out today, literally 20 minutes ago, and got me a bunch of new simple dollar store hand towels, baby. So here's a new one. Doesn't have all my DNA all over it yet. We're gonna use this to grab our little, look, it's a big one, man. Our bowl, try not to burn the sides, and put it into our thing. Just use a thinner section of it, man, there. Damn, be a man, man. All right, now we're gonna pour it on in here, baby. It's hot on my hand, I can feel it. All right. Alright, well, it's a good thing I bought these towels, man, because now they got a bunch of chocolate DNA on it, man. What am I supposed to do with them now? Look, looks like I wiped my butt on them. For crying out loud, that's not cool. Oh well, anyway, we're gonna shape and mold our chocolatey bits. There we go. Just mold it all the way to the edges. You want to do it quickly because it's gonna try to set. It is, after all, defiant. It's Toronto guys, defiant fudge. Maybe we'll just call it defiant fudge, baby, because it just doesn't care about any of you. It doesn't even care about me. It's not cooperating. Bloody hell, if I asked it to go to patreon.com/TorontoGuy, it'd be like, fuck you. So, it'd be basically like all of you, except for Freeman, Beer Boy, and Jimmy. But what you gonna do? Anyway, try to flatten it out as well as you want, or whatever. There we go. Nice spatula is a nice thing to use. Flatten it, even it out. Okay, very good. Now, because this is defiant and sets rather quickly, not totally sets, but sets well enough to the point where we can put melted peanut butter on top without it melting into the chocolate. We're going to put this in the fridge for about 10 minutes, during which time I'm going to clean out the glass chocolatey bowl and get it ready for the peanut butter. So let's put this in the fridge for about 10 minutes, baby. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes that the chocolate's been cooling, so while we're waiting for it to finish up doing what it's doing, whatever it's doing in the fridge, we're gonna deal with our peanut butter. Today we're using Kraft, Canada's favorite. Canada. Forget about Skippy and Jif, they suck. Kraft, crunchy. All right, gonna use about a cup of Kraft, crunchy. Just pile it on in there, baby. Using the same melting method as we did with the chocolate. That's roughly, let's add one more spoonful. There we go. There's roughly a cup. Now you can obviously use regular peanut butter if you're one of these vegan assholes or whatever, or soy people. Use what other nut? Almond? I don't know. Don't take my word for it. For all I know, that'll suck. But yeah, we're doing my way. So anyway, we're gonna let this melt. Again, it's on medium heat. Let's let the peanut butter melt. As our chocolate and condensed milk mixture continues to cool a little in the fridge, and obviously the peanut butter will not take as long to melt as the chocolate and condensed milk did, so this should be pretty much done in no time. It's not done yet, man. Hurry up. It's almost there. We'll just keep stirring while you just all watch. Oh, it's melted lovely. I love melted peanut butter, man. I like putting peanut butter on my toast and it melts and it gets all drippy and gooey. I love it. All right. Melted quite nicely. Let's turn off the heat and we're gonna run real quick because the peanut butter is gonna be defiant as well, man. Melted peanut butter, when it leaves its heat source, it gets all defiant and tries to go back all solid because it's just intolerant and it's just defiant. So let's do that. Ready? We gotta run real quick and grab our chocolate fudge, our stuff out of the fridge already. So, okay, ready. Run! Oh yeah, man, I think I just broke a record there. All right. Stirring it, the heat's off. There we go. Oh, see, it's set. See this? See it being defiant? Yeah, it's like all over the edge. So let's just who cares? It's gonna be fine anyway. We'll just cut off the edges and pretend they didn't happen. And we'll just use the middles for the picture, you know what I mean? Yeah, all right. So now we're gonna, let's get this out of here. Now we're gonna take our new butt wipe towel. Now, luckily these were only $1.50 at the dollar store, so, I mean, oh well. Here's our butt wipe towel. Look at the butt wipe. Yeah, as I say, man, If you don't make a mess while you're cooking, you're a failure. You're a failure. All right. Now we're gonna pour our melted peanut butter. Let me just make sure I got a good grip and a good sized hunk of this butt wipe towel. There we go. And we're just gonna pour it in. Ugh, it's hot, man, the water. Pour it over our chocolate, baby. Can't see nothing thanks to the butt wipe towel, but what are you gonna do? But you're gonna see something, don't worry. All right, nice and melty. There we go. You can, of course, use a little more peanut butter if you want. You can crunch up a bunch of M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, or just whatever, and just sprinkle it on top of all this. So let's let it all smooth out and get covered. There we go. There we go. So you use a spatula to get it all nice and all over the place as even as you can possibly get it. There we go. Now, of course, this is sitting on the burners, so it's being tilted. There, and there, and there. Oh, it smells chocolatey peanut buttery. It's so defiant, man. Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it in the fridge and let it cool and officially set for at least 4 hours. All right, that's what we're gonna do, and we'll be back right now. All right, kids, so it's been 4 hours in our big slab of peanut butter, chocolate, and milk. We're gonna check on it. As I said, it's been 4 hours in the fridge. So now, see, nice parchment paper, so it's easy to just take out. There we go. Yeah, get out of here. You suck. Yeah, well, thanks a lot, whatever. Anyway. Now we're gonna just peel the parchment paper off of the sides. And we're going to cut some pieces up, baby. Let's trim the edges. We'll use the edges as our samples. There we go. My trusty Miracle Blade 3 Rock and Chop blade. There we go. See? My thin layer of chocolate, peanut butter, big thick layer of chocolate. Let me just have a bite of it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it's like a big peanut butter cup. Oh my god. All right. Now let's make some squares. All right, man. Okay, we got off the side. Now it's the parchment paper. For the most part, it's easy to get the stuff off. We're still gonna do some more cutting, but it's like, you gotta peel it from the bottom as well. Oh, that was really good, man. Let me set these pieces aside. There we go. You go over here for later. Yeah. Right, let's peel them up from the bottom so they'll be easy to scoop off. And you can go off to the side too. Looks like a big piece of poo. All right, now let's finish cutting our squares up. All right, there's our lovely fudge squares. Of course, the remnants you just move off to the side, and we're oh my god, I love it. Let's grab some squares and we'll make them all pretty and organized for the picture, baby. Love it, love it, love it. Of course, you don't want to keep these out for too long because they start to get soft and melt a little. So, just take them out. You have guests, here you go. Anyone wants some? They're like, okay, no, I'm good. Then okay, you're like, okay, fine, going back in the fridge. Don't say I didn't offer you anything. There we go, simple as that. There we go, let's build them on up. We're gonna pile them. I mean, granted, the bottom ones are gonna get, kind of smudged, but hey, I'm just making these for myself because I can't get anybody to eat my food. Everybody just doesn't want to leave their house. Even if it's to just pick up the food in the lobby of their houses or meet on the street corner at an intersection or at a mall, for crying out loud. Come on, people. What's wrong with you people? Patreon.com/TorontoGuy. Anyway, there we go. As usual, the lighting does no justice in here. There we go. So we're gonna take a picture. My fingers are all peanut buttery. Insert it right here. And there you have it, you silly buggers. Simple, 3 ingredients, crunchy peanut butter chocolate fudge. And as I said, you can sprinkle whatever on top. M&Ms, for those Canadian people, Smarties. Smarties are different in the States for those Canadians who don't know. And for those Americans who don't know, Smarties for us are different than your Smarties. Our Smarties are candy-coated chocolate. What's wrong with you people? Anyway, patreon.com/TorontoGuy. Go there and be a patron. if you're not already, like Gordon Freeman, Jimmy, and Beard Boy. Well, what are you gonna do? Anyway, we'll see you next time on Toronto Guy Cooks. Have a lovely week and a lovely, well, if you gotta take a dump, have a lovely dump.